I believe that I'm using the methodology for more than 20 years. So I believe that I know how to do it. And my agreement with the players that you don't manage. I manage the recovery moments. I manage the trainings. You need to be always there. Okay. And so they are feeling that they are creating the habit to be focused. So when they are recovering, they don't know they are recovering, but they have the need to recover. Why? Because I manage the tempo, I manage the areas, I manage the effort that they're putting in. So they don't manage the concentration. The concentration, it's there or it's not there. The intensity, it's always the maximum. But after the game, the intensity needs to be there. And for example, we do after the last game, we have 1 day off, and then we have the recovery session, and they were playing the 3v3 for 1 minute. Like it's a normal thing that we do here, and they really enjoy it. They were competing. We make like a tournament, and they were there, and they were tired from the game, but they were doing it. Why? Because they were playing the game. But on that moment, the level was really high, but then was for 1 minute, and then they recovered in a different way. They were doing different things. So they know that they are recovering. But the first day that I've done it was a shock for them. Why? Because they were thinking, oh, today is going to be the recovery session. It's going to be light. And after the session was a big problem because they were not ready mentally for the session. And then they're learning. After the fourth game, man, okay, ready, because they learn, oh, we really need to be ready because we'll be playing. Okay, so this mental awareness, this habit that is changing is being really accepted for them or by them because they are playing. So the trainings are enjoyable, and I push them really hard. So it's about, I don't let them go to their old habits. When I'm feeling that, I stop. Okay, so it's not about the plan that I have for the session, it's what's really happening with my session and with my players. Okay, sometimes we are okay, I want more from them, but they are not actually doing it. So the best thing to do is stop, and then we wait, and then we come back the next day, because maybe they are still adapting themselves to the new methodology. Okay, but they are coming together. That's a major point. Challenge that I accepted to be here, and I believe that all the coaches have when they are switching the clubs, but we need to fit within the culture, and we can do it on an easy way or we can do it in a hard way. Here we are trying to build a culture, and I believe people make the culture. We can choose which ones we want to be. We can choose which values we stand for. And we at the club, we are choosing our values, we are choosing our identity, because we are coming from all the world to Charlotte, and we want to create something for the club. So the club is starting to show themselves or show ourselves to the world. But now, how we make everybody here, all the staff that works for the club, to understand what we're trying to achieve. We need to do it in two different ways. One is on the field. The team really needs to have a clear identity and clear values, and then the team represents everybody. That is the staff that is supporting the team, the staff or the club. But at the same time, here on this culture, the things are as well created outside of the pitch. So we need to have the two creations at the same time. So we are building awareness from club. We are building new fans. We are bringing people for our stadiums, for our academy games. We are bringing players. So these two different constructions, they need to be aligned on the same vision for the club. And when we went through these discussions from last year, we are still trying to get the perfect alignment between everybody. But when the team is on the field, and we are starting next Saturday the new league here, the new season, when the team is representing everybody, it's easier. When we have games, when the people look to the players and look to the big value that the team is showing, it's easier. But then, who doesn't understand the game, doesn't understand what we're trying to show. So that's why we need to translate to them what the team is showing on the field. Okay, because they don't know. Some people are coming to the stadium because they want to be entertained. They don't like the game like we do, like in Europe and so many countries. But some of them, they will love it for sure. So this common language needs to be translated. And it's about getting the right emotion together. Okay, when we are talking about bringing people together, we feel the energy between people. We feel the emotion that we feel together, like we are feeling right now. And when the two creations from within the field and players and coaches, a game model, and the creation of the club within the supporters, when it's coming together, man, it's amazing. And we felt that on the last like 4 to 5 matches last season, where the stadium was like with 40,000 people, the team was playing great football, and everybody was together. And everybody at the club, they felt the same. Oh, we want to be these guys. And now we are adding more teams within the club. So we are growing, and growing, we are paying when we are growing. So we need to make sure that we are growing with the right values and with the right vision, okay, to create the same identity. And when someone on the staff is not fully aware, who makes sure that he's aligned with the right values? Needs to be the leader, so like the president, the owner, the president, the sporting director, the coaches. And we need to bring people together on the same page. And we know that this is really difficult everywhere. And the people, they need to be committed to be with the club. The players, they need to be committed with the team, but all the staff, we need to be committed. When someone is not really there, it's a big problem. So we, as a leader of the process, we need to make sure that we understand the people and their values and their alignments with the club's vision. And at the same time, the players, they understand what the club is trying to achieve. And at this moment, on a new team that we are trying to build, it's creating this synergy, creating this vision that it actually happens every single day on the field with everybody involved. And that's why we need to be always on top of the priorities, okay? And give freedom to the people to add value. When we are strict and we don't let people to be free to create, we are losing people, okay? But then they need to understand that they are at the service of something bigger than them. And that is their club, the culture that we're trying to build together.